From the Chris Garcia, the Conservative American. It is Miracle Monday. I'm telling you that right now. It is a miracle. God bless America. And I'm telling you, I'm so proud to be American today. I'm here with Team Challenging as usual, my friend Israel, my brother from another mother, Frank Garcia, another Garcia. And I'm so proud today to be American, and God has blessed me with this opportunity to deal with Team Challenge we have for the last few months. And it's just, it always gets my Monday off and my week off to an amazing start. With that, Frank, tell me what's been going on, brother. I know it's your time at Team Challenge is.
Well, I've been with Teen Challenge over 5 years. Mm-hmm. I've been with Las Vegas Teen Challenge, the great center right across the street, as we know. I've been on staff with them since June 2014, June 14, 2014. It's been a up and down road. I had to go home for a year one time because I had to go to custody of one of my sons that wasn't seeing eye to eye with his mom. But I accomplished that, came back. I've been outreach coordinator for them. It's been a blessed year. It'll be a year in August that I came back. You know, and we have did a lot of things in this community with outreaches. You know, it's blessed to meet you guys across the street. You know, you guys happen to be great people. You know, when I first met you, you're awesome people and true friends as well as family to me. I also work with the Metro Police Department. Just passed by. I want to give a shout out to them. Yeah, Andy Wilson, great people, man. You know, a lot of people don't like the police, but you got to get to know someone. If you don't like them, maybe you should find something good in them. Now I'm engaged to get married, as we all know. Trisha, a shout out to you. You're probably like, when you see this video, what are you doing? You're supposed to be off today. Well, stepping in for my brother Robert Farmer today. Like today is my probably my last day working for Las Vegas Teen Challenge. Tuesday I have one more outreach, and after that I got to go out into the world and find employment. The reason leaving Teen Challenge is not because it's a bad place. It's the best thing that's ever happened that God has put in my life to prosper me in the walk that is in front of me. Well, you know, sometimes, you know, in ministry, if you're in it for the money, you're in the wrong business. You know, I have did everything I could think of in Teen Challenge. Cry, laugh, you know, be healed, heal others, and just be an amazing man of God while being in Teen Challenge. Now I got to be an amazing husband. Oh, wow. So I'm going out there to get a job in ministry, outreaches, or wherever God puts me, but I have a lot of connects while being in Teen Challenge. Yes. I know God will have me a job in a month. And right after that, I'll be married and be living that life. Yeah, so that's a little bit about me.
How do you feel, Frankie, with God? Are you ready for marriage?
Well, you know, I believe that every man is born ready for marriage. You know, God said everything is good.
My wife sugar.
God, in Genesis, God said everything is good. The first thing He said that wasn't good in Genesis was for man to be alone. You know, for like I said, this whole walk, 6 years of May 10th, this whole walk, it was, I don't need a relationship. I have a relationship with God. I don't need to have a girlfriend or a date or courtship or any kind of fellowship with a woman, you know, say to get married, because it's going to pull away from my time with God. Because God never stops surprising us. Because one day I opened my eyes and now I'm engaged to get married. And that's helped my walk out a lot more. You know, where I lack, she picked up. She does pick up. So it makes my walk a lot better now. You know, I realized I was really alone. You know, this whole time being in Teen Challenge, I would go out there and pour my whole life out into ministry, but never let someone fill my life with love. You know, the love of God is great, but it's also that love. You know, saying that you got to feel with being touched and hugged. You know, there's that other love. You know, that we miss. You know, that when we're stuck, you know, in a bubble. You know, when we're I like to say, I'm not going to say it. Don't. Not that we get brainwashed, but we get reconditioned. You know, biblically. You know, and sometimes being reconditioned biblically, you know, we have to step out in faith. You know what I'm saying? And get a taste of the world. You know what I'm saying? Because there is good in the world. God is great.
Oh, absolutely.
And the woman I have is good in the world. And together we're not of the world. But yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm really excited.
You know what God made good? A woman that can cook.
Yeah. God, well, that is so true. You know, God also made men across the that can cook, and I gained a lot of weight over
Oh, my goodness.
So I just thank God.
What do y'all have in there?
I don't know. It's on the schedule last night.
Robert's not there, so.
Yeah, I'm cooking.
That's who usually cooks the Robert.
Oh, what are you making for?
Nachos.
Oh, I'm covered.
Yeah, just leave,
Can I get some?
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yep, I'll send you guys soup.
No.
Two plates?
What will happen, we need 4 plates because you guys gotta bring it to us because we will not show up because we are too busy with our business.
No, I got you. I got you.
Mine one for the X on it.
Yeah, make that for 2 people, his one, and then you can make 3 other regular plates.
For normal people. Israel, what's been going on, brother? Besides you bringing my nachos.
Yeah, tell somebody just came back from fast.
I came back from Santa Maria. I was spending time with my mom for Mother's Day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she saw, they saw the light, my family. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a blessing, just going back, seeing my mom. It was just, it was like beautiful, like to me, because I ain't seen her so, I haven't been sober in a while, so it was a blessing, just seeing her, and, she's on dialysis, fifth stage, so I always just get worried, do I, hopefully, nothing happens, I pray for nothing, But, yep,
Do you mean Alzheimer's? Is that what you were saying?
dialysis.
Okay, got it.
So,
Sorry.
it's a blessing, it was a good time over there with her. I was there for 2 days, and
What did she say to you? How was she
she
proud of
was
you?
like, "Man, you're big." I was like, "Yo," I kind of just was embarrassed, but I'm sober today, and my sister was proud of me, my brothers.
Oh, that's
It was
good,
awesome,
man.
They took me out to the beach.
I miss the water, I'm telling you. I do. Oh, man.
Hawaii.
I got 2 more months left here in Teen Challenge, and I'm thinking of going to Bible college, TCMI.
I've been there.
Oh, that is great.
It's amazing, man. And you talk about the beach and stuff and all that. I know, guarantee on the weekends, on Saturdays or Fridays, you'll be fundraising in beach cities, from Hermosa Beach, Huntington, Santa Monica. Every beach you think about, you're going to be fundraising on all the beaches. Don't be like me. Drop $10 in your little pouch and just kick back on the beach all day. Just chill. That's not the obedient way to do it. But it's amazing. It's another year of leadership. A lot of people when they graduate and become interns, they think it's over with. It don't have to be over with. You can get an extra year of leadership. You work with the community, you work with children, you get kid approved to work with kids. It's going to benefit you after it's over with. You get certified where you'd be like 2 classes short of being an ordained pastor. So all I need is like two more classes to be ordained pastor. Certified minister, I'm certified in biblical counseling, PSNC, GSNC. I have all these I'm certified in all these things. Just in that 1 year. I can go work at any Teen Challenge in the United States or in the world. So it's amazing that you're going to have 8 weeks of kids club. Sometimes you're like, oh, it sucks because those are 8 weeks that you don't have Mondays off. I mean, you can't go home on Mondays. But it don't really suck. You're out there with about 80 kids every Saturday or every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Doing drama skits for them, just different teams. So you're really gonna love the community out there, Southgate, South Central. It's a great community. They love Teen Challenge out there, man. You're gonna do it out there. You'll like it.
Wow. So where is it at, Frank?
It's right there on State, right off State between. You're probably about 5 minutes away from Linwood. It's in Southgate, California, Los Angeles. It's right there by Watts, Compton, all that area is in South Central. Wow. Yeah. And you hear South Central, you're thinking about Boys in the Hood. And like, you pass by that Imperial Porch where they made those movies at, and it's like, you have a lot of wrought iron fences that the hooks go up and out like this where people can't come in. But these are turned the other way because it's so active. They're turned in. It's like people hanging out. It's really active out there, man. But the most important thing is you have the Holy Spirit. And I thought it'd be a problem when I went out there, but I walked around all over the place over there. I have the Spirit of God upon me. He protects me and covers me. They see that out there. The gang members, the drug addicts, the hookers, or whatever you want to call them, people in sin and in the world, they respect that. Their kids they get blessed by TCMI. TCMI blesses that community out there, so they really look out for TCMI. So it's amazing ministry, and I think you'll be real good over it. Just be humble.
Yeah, that's my goal, you know. I kind of told my family about it, and they're proud, you know. They're like, "Is that what you want to do?" And I'm like, "Yep." You know, like I'm not ready to go out to the world yet. You know, like
Smart.
like
That's smart.
yeah, I got a spot to stay and all that. Go stay with my brothers, you know, just to get on my feet. But yeah, I want to do one year, you know, give it to God.
Smart, man.
Do the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Get it out the
do my
way.
best to just do the whole thing. You know, I ain't got no kids. I ain't got nothing to lose. You know,
Wow, yes.
and I really want to know more about, you know, more about God, you know, more about Jesus. I'm just studying as much as I can, you know. I've been just soaking in as much as I can while I'm here. And
You should be proud of yourself.
yeah, I kind of am, you know, because it's just been, you know, it's been the struggle. You know, I've been struggling with that relationship with God for a while, you know, and it's good, you know. God is good.
That's right.
That's what I learned.
That's right.
Brought me a mighty long way.
Wow. That'd be so good to see your family sober. And then to see you
It's
like
awesome.
Mother's Day too.
Mother's Day.
It was awesome.
Mercy.
It was a blessing. I told my directors it was a blessing, you know, to be that fast. It's, you know,
Just for that little moment too. Yeah. Because he had to fly out there and fly back the next day,
yeah.
right away. So yeah, he was only down there for a hot second.
That's all right.
But it's a blessing to see him turn.
That's
That was an airplane ride.
It was a bumpy, windy ride, but I made it back.
Man, well, Frank, just from a selfish standpoint, man, I'm gonna hate to see you go when you do leave, man. I mean, you've seriously become like a brother to me. It's weird though. My wife, she mentioned the other day to me. She said, "Is he acting a little different? A little more?" I said, "Yeah, he's a little more serious. You can tell, like these days, you're a little more." Has it been a lot on your mind, Frank?
You know, there's always a lot on my mind. Before this relationship and before this departure from Teen Challenge, before hitting the world, running, you know, without a clue of what's going to happen, just keep my faith in God. Yeah, there's always been a lot on my mind, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be at times where you feel like, man, am I going out there to something that I don't know what I'm doing? But at the same time, I have a God that is bigger than all my problems and stress and anxiety, and I continue to leave it in His hands. The same way I left it in His hands after I shot down, gunned down, killed him, and He brought me back from that. You know, my recovery and my state of mind was all left in His hands. So if He can pull me from death and bring me back to life and keep me 6 years clean and sober from any impurities, even sexual impurities, for 6 years, you know, that's an unbelievable miracle in itself. From being a male hoe, you know what I'm saying, that I used to be. You know, so if He can do that for me, anything that I face is really not even a giant. It's just a little small piece of dirt in the way. I'm just going to go right over. And that's the faith that I have. But I hit my knees in my room at night when I go to bed, in the morning when I wake up, and I give Him everything. You know, and sometimes probably the hardest thing for me, just recently, it was the plumbing situation at the house.
Oh,
That was a stress
pretty
case.
bad.
That right there had me in well, our plumbing, some of it backed up. So it was coming out of the drains, and my room is right where the drain of the restroom was coming out of. So it's like I couldn't get no rest because it backed up like 3 times in one day. So everything else was none. Everything I'm going through was cool, give it to God. But this one was like, man, I hear water, so I'm running, protect my room. I got sandbags, gun towers, electric fences, everything in front of my doorway for water to go underneath. Am I lying?
He does.
I couldn't even go to sleep until everybody was sleeping. I know the water was going down, you know. It happened like 3 times in one day. But that was like the hardest thing this last month, besides of transferring out of Teen Challenge, looking for work. The being engaged and being married part, to me, that's not really an issue. Because I know that's from God. I know that's going to be all right. We're going to be okay. There's going to be bumps and bruises. But what I'm learning is that there's no such a perfect marriage. You know, it's 2 imperfect people that are not going to give up or quit on each other. That's a perfect marriage. So as long as we know that we're never going to give up or quit, we're going to have our misunderstandings. But the next day we'll be over them. We love each other. We're not going to say. We're never going to say, "I don't love you."
Absolutely.
Those are things we don't say. We're never going to say, "I'm leaving you." Those are things we're not going to do.
Right.
So we're going to have our misunderstandings, but 2 imperfect people can have a perfect marriage as long as they don't quit.
You're gonna be fine. Yeah. And I'm telling you, you got the sweetest wife coming up. She loves you, Frank.
Yeah, she does.
Man, you got a good woman.
She, I love about her is that she's the piece that I needed. She's the person that needed to tell me when I'm wrong, to tell me when I have to be gentle, not just to her, but to everybody else. You know, Christ didn't antagonize or play with people. He loved them. You know, so why would I play with someone and say play with their feelings? Because it's a joke, because it's funny to me. That's not Christ-like. So those things that I work on. So yeah, I'm a little more serious. You know, but I'm still a character. I still laugh.
I told him. I said my wife said he's a little more serious these days.
I still laugh, but you guys know I still laugh. And stuff, you know, but it's a good serious.
What is Frank meant to you in your life?
You know what? At first, when I met him, like, I'm like, well, because we came from opposite gangs, and I was still working on that, you know, that it's been
North,
like
south, you know.
And we're straight opposite, but to me, it's like, I came over here, I left all that, you know, I don't want nothing to do with none of that, you know, I'm from God's gang now, that's my point of view, and I got to get along with him, he taught me a lot, he's a good guy, you know, and he just wants what's best for us, and he's shown me a lot, you know, I have to stay humble, and especially in the house, you know, like, there's a lot of other people, when I need somebody to talk to, he's there. He told me to just knock on my door if you need me. He's always there, he's a good guy. You know, I'm happy for him that he's getting married. He deserves it.
Yes, he does.
And he's been loyal to God, so
yes. I love
it's hard.
Frank. I love Frank. I don't mind saying that for anybody. I love Frank, man.
I'm blushing. You don't hear that, right? Don't hear that. I'm blushing.
Good dude. I'm serious. Just a good man.
Yeah.
We need that in this world. Just a good man. You're a good dude too, Israel. You're a good dude, man. I'm glad Frank was there for you, and you needed that, you know.
So, well, you know, another thing with Israel is if I had any problems with him, I just call, you know, somebody up in Northern California, you know, that comes from the background as him, you know, and his name is Big Dollar. Shout out to Big Dollar. That Big Dollar is the name that I gave, his name is Joe Luna. That's my boy, Big Joe. Big Joe Luna. I call him Big Dollar because when he was on my drama team, that was his name because he was like a neighborhood dope man for a drama skit that we did for kids, and his name was Big Dollar. He was the big old dude, you know. Yeah, I had a couple of these guys come through, you know, and me and Big Dollar got a great relationship. He's an ex-Northerner, and I met him through Bible college. We've been good friends since, you know, and we have our differences of what we used to do, but we play around with them today, you know, and I run across some of his boys. I always call them up, you know, and tell them, hey, I need to talk to so and so, like Cacapace Steve.
Yep.
Shout out to Steve Nunez, Cacapace. I'll always call Big Dollar about Steve Nunez and put him on speakerphone. He'll just let him know real nice and gentle. Frank's there, man. He's a good dude, man. Yeah. A lot of times I come to the point where I care more about other people than they do themselves.
Yes.
I know there's hope for them because there was hope for me. But sometimes I gotta let God do His job. Today, that's what my fiance teaches me. Let God do His job. Trust the process. Don't put too much on your shoulders. You know, because if you do, then you're only gonna slow your walk down. You know, be there for them when they need you, but you know, you can't fix their problems. You can only help them with their problems. You can't fix them. And that's something my son told me a long time ago when he first moved in with me, and he left his mom's. He was kind of frustrated and upset, and he was kind of down. And he goes, you know, Dad, I know you're doing everything for the right reasons, but you can't fix everything. Right. You know, and I'm learning that in relationships too. You can't love a woman the way you think she should be loved. You got to know her love languages. You know, yeah, she has to read books. 5 love languages. For all you men, go out there and talk that book. It's amazing. Yeah.
Listen, Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey, you we don't say in love. No, I love you. Yeah. I'm learning so much. Why do you think I'm so serious now? These books are good, man. You got that spiritually, these are great books, man. So you also gotta realize what's your love language, you know? You know, it's good to tell her your love language. You know, there's physical touching, there's acts of service. You know, there's different love languages, man. You know, some people like words. You know, but it's always for a woman. It's always that security and stability. You know, that they deal with, and that you have to keep their love tank full. You You know, she's running an empty love tank. It's not going to benefit you. You know, if it's the little things she likes, the little gifts. I read in the book, it's just like leave letters in your cars or in their room. You know, saying so when you leave, you know, in their house, they can get them when you're not there. They're like, oh, how cute. You know, we have boundaries set up. I won't go to the house. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to keep this right in God's eyes. But I gave her some DVDs, some religion, Christian DVDs. And back in one of the DVDs, we're gonna read the back. Put a nice little letter in there for her. So when she left last night, I told her this morning, make sure you read the back of those DVDs. Pretty good stuff. But if she looks at the back of the DVDs, you get a letter back to it. So pulls it out. So little things like that I'm learning.
Make sure you tape this, because about 3 years in the marriage.
Yeah, so
and those scrambled eggs they cooked it right now.
That's what we're talking about. We're talking about something like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we have to be consistent though too with our partner's love language. You know, we can't just slow down because we're married. You know, we can't slack on our macking on the streets. You know, so we can't slow down on our love for our women. And I just pray that don't happen because it shouldn't happen if I'm doing my part.
Come on, you guys love each other.
Yeah.
You guys gotta be together.
Yeah, I told her we're probably gonna live till like 80, 90. She'll go first, and I'll go a second after her.
How many years does she owe you?
We're gonna be around like 80 or 90 years old.
So how many years does she owe you?
I mean, how many years she owes me?
I made her sign a 50-year contract.
Well, our thing is, as long as she goes first, you know, and
she's gonna kill me. She's not gonna make sure.
Yeah. Well, she, my kid really good about it. She said, you know, that she would like to go first, and you know, and let me get like 20 more years of living afterwards, you know, and enjoy life. I'm like, that's really nice. But no, I agree. You can go first, and I'll go a second after you. So that's if it was our story, and that's how it would be written, and that's how it would be. You know, that's just how it's supposed to be. I don't want to live my life without my rib.
You want to get married one day, sir?
You know what? I do, but first I gotta work on myself first. Like my boy right here, he already, you know, he's ready. He's gave 5 years to God.
Come on, you bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm not ready yet, man. I gotta fix myself.
That's the best thing to be honest. I said I am not ready. No way.
I gotta give myself to God first. You know, give him a couple years.
Yes.
And
Find your path. You have to find your path.
Yes.
But stay on the path until you find where you're supposed to be. Because if you go out there in the world again, it's so easy to just go back to your old ways.
All I can tell you, man, for me is to put God first in everything. That's it. Put God first in everything. You know, don't even think about the woman of God, because God's time is the best time to give you that woman from God. There's a difference. So like I've been preaching this, a woman of God. That could be any woman in church. You know, that really is just going to church. That's a woman of God. If you get the impression she's going to church.
It's not only women in church, is it?
For me, a woman of God is someone that says they're a believer in God. It's someone that goes to church, that you can see they're doing all the right things. If that was the case, I would have had me a woman a long time ago, because I ran across a lot of women of God. You know, but instead I said, I'm going to sit back and wait. If there is a woman, she'll come from God. And it'll be the timing of God. And I'm going to see it when it hits me in the face. And that's exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying? Because
you've been praying on this.
Yeah, I mean, I constantly, I talk about
He hears you.
I talk about
tell people, be careful about what you pray for.
I talk about everybody. I tell you guys, you guys got to quit thinking about every woman of God is for you. Wait for the woman from God. You know, it's not like I'm praying for a woman from God to enter my life, but I do tell God, if there is a woman, let her come from you, not because of my own eyesight or my own feelings for a woman that I need. And every night I'll be in my room, I pray. I was to sit here, hey mom, good night, it's 8:30, God bless you, I love you. Then I'll sit in my room, I had the TV on, and I'll sit there, I'm like, if this is what you have for me, God, I'll receive it. You know, I'll serve you to the fullest. You know, this is my life right here. Cool. You know, I can live like this forever. I mean, I could have lived in the South forever when I had all those years in prison. Why can't I live for God forever? And come out and pour into the community and pour into these men. You know, I mean, but one day it's like you wake up and in a week or two you're engaged to get married, and you're like, man, that's from God. Absolutely. You know, He don't stop surprising me. He's gonna show up and show out when you least expect it, and the whole world will be like, are you sure this is right? You know what? Every good and perfect gift comes from God. You know, it's not what the world believes. It's who's approved it. If it's approved by God and it's approved by you and her, everybody else's opinions really don't mean nothing. You know, you can pray from a distance, or you end up all over my face. But whatever you do is not going to change my heart, her heart, or our love. You know, and that's from God.
Amen.
So that's so you'll know when that time comes.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I saw my wife. I was trying to get my shoes on and run after.
Are you serious?
And could not even get them on. God said, forget your shoes. I ran through a ghetto, needle-filled alley. And I did not care. He said, that's your wife. If you miss her, that's it. You'll never see her again.
He saw me before that 6
And I
months
saw her
earlier.
6 months before that.
But I look like a rich white
I
girl.
thought she was like rich. She had on a white dress, had a white little poodle dog. I'm like, I'm not coming up there. She's gonna be like, brother, get the off my face, right? So I'm like, and God said, that was your wife when she left. And I said, what? 6 months later, she walked by my house again. He said, if you miss her, that's it. You'll never see her again. I said, oh, my shoes. And I could not find. He said, just go. Just go. And I met her and we started talking, and she just came back to my house. We've been together ever since. And I told her, I said, you're my wife. She said, don't call me that. I just got divorced. She said, don't call me that. I just got out of a 15-year marriage. I said, I don't care. You're my wife. He told me that.
That's awesome.
What God puts together, you're not in control of it.
And ain't nobody can break that apart
You're
yet.
not.
I tried to leave him, let me say it, and I saw him in every car that drove by. I saw him in every man that was walking down the street towards me. I would see him in everywhere. I couldn't get away from him. I couldn't stop thinking about him. I mean, I tried 9 times to leave. I tried 9 times, okay?
I love the fact that 20 years ago when she was that 14-year-old runaway that I met, and I was the one that was like, get her out the house. What are you here for? Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? People are going to get in trouble. You're a minor. Get out of here. Don't belong here. And that's when Pops was like, call me the SOB word. You know, when you have a daughter, you know what I'm saying, or you think about your sisters, she's safer in here with you idiotic thugs that are respectful. You know, again, out there on the streets by herself with people that won't respect her. You'll see someday, when I have kids or you know what I'm saying. I had kids, but I was never around my kids. So 20 years later, I get a message from her. She's trying to see how my dad's doing. You know, because he spoke life into her. You know, part of her life today, what she's doing, because of people like my dad, you know, I'm saying, that looked out for her, you know, and spoke life into her. And today it's different, you know what I'm saying. When she spends time with me here, she goes home. It's like I don't want her to leave, you know. I don't want her to go home. It's not like before, get away, get out of here. No, it's like, no, never leave me. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's just how God works, you know. From being like, but it was 2 different situations, 2 different sceneries, 2 different, you know what I'm saying?
Let me just say this. We ran over a couple of minutes. I was a bachelor for 45 years. I had 7 children, right? 3 different baby mamas. He talked about what he called himself. I was twice that. And in Chicago, I was one of the top Latin kings in Chicago. Me and my nephew started the Latin Kings on the south side of Chicago. King Philippe went out to New York, and he's incarcerated right now. He's doing life. And I did my thing. I came out to Vegas as a young man. And let me tell you something. Vegas, I enjoyed myself. And the reason why I did what I did was because I lost my mother when I was 17 years old. And my mother was the only woman I ever trusted. The reason that I trusted my mother is because my mother didn't lie to me. My mother hurt my feelings every day. And she hurt my feelings because she wasn't going to tell me something just to say it, just to make me feel good. She said, I remember I wanted to be a baseball player. She said, if you're a good baseball player, you're not a great baseball player, you need to go to school. She said, I love you, and I'm in the stands cheering for you every game, but you're not going to the major leagues. You're not, son, you're good. You need to go, you need to do something else. And that's the kind of stuff that devastates you, but she's going through this true.
Yep.
And so I trusted her because she was the only, everybody else, well, you so good. Oh man, when you, she said, don't listen to them. You're not going to the, I know, I got family to play the major league. You're not going to major. She was just always honest with me, honest Cuban woman, man. And I trusted her so much growing up in the gangs and growing up around, you know how those kind of women are. You go to sleep and your money's in your pocket, you wake up, it's gone.
No.
They didn't got you for your dope, your money, for everything. Everything that's not in your socks, it's gone, right?
Okay.
But when I would lay down around my mom, I would just doze off. You know, she would cook that good food, cook some paella for me or something like that. And after I ate, I would just lay on her lap and she would stroke my head. You know how mothers, and I would do, I'd be out. It was 35 years till I met another woman I slept. Every other woman, man, when we were doing our thing, I would start dozing off. I would either put her out or I would put my stuff up.
That's what I was like.
I would scare my story. I would put my stuff up. You know how it is.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't trust her.
Yeah.
When she came to my house and we started dating, and she would cook for me. And this is 35 years later. She never met my mom. And I laid in her lap. She stroked my head, and I fell asleep. And I knew, you know, my mother was a great woman, and she got me to a certain point. But she's my life partner. She's gonna take me to the finish line.
That's funny. Real quick, that's what I said on my Mother's Day post yesterday with both my mom and Trisha.
Yeah.
My mom's been here for like, this was now my life.
That's right. That's right. So if you don't feel like that, don't do it.
Yeah.
You'll know.
Yep.
That woman will make you so comfortable that you'll trust her with everything. And I didn't trust nobody. Not in the line of work I was in. I did not trust you. I don't care who you was. Right? But this woman I trust with my life. I trust with everything. You know, really. And I know Frank has that. I see that in him. When I saw him at the car show with her, and they can look at each other and they know what each other's thinking. You guys don't even have to talk. I noticed that. She knew what she was thinking. He knew what she was thinking. So I think that divorce is because people, they try and make something happen. Let God make it happen.
Amen.
Don't try. You can't make it. She would tell me about some of her relationships, and this one guy was her friend, and it developed. I said, that wasn't your husband. You tried to make that your husband, and that's why when it's God, you can't break it apart.
Yeah.
When it's from God, you can get mad, you can do, but He's gonna put you right back together because He did it, and no man can come between that. No man. I want to thank you guys so much for being on. My brother from another mother, I'm serious. This is one of the best men I've ever known in my life. He's just incredible.
Help for him.
For
You gotta say what you have for him.
I had him on before.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. My
I
bad.
had Israel on before. Israel's just he's a cool cat, man. He's a cool cat, bro.
NorCal swag.
Oh, man.
Say
Do
Amazing
you
Grace.
want to go back in your community and change your community?
You know what? I don't know. I'm thinking of going to that Bible college. That's really, I feel that.
But after that,
After that, you know, I think I might, you know, just go
God
out,
just told me that option.
bring people, you know.
She's gonna talk to the gang members. You're going to the violence.
Yep,
You're gonna stop it.
that's what I want, you know.
He just told me that. He showed me you were between two sides, and you were talking, and everybody respected you. Everybody said, "Let Israel, let him say what he got to say." And you calmed everybody down. He said, "We can't do this. We can't do this." And the two sides walked away. So that's what he got planned for you.
Man,
Is that incredible?
yeah, I really want to have like young teenage adults, you know, like especially like because of me, you know, I grew up and I started, you know, hanging around wrong people, you know, at the young age, like 13, I was already on dope. Like, yeah, I want to reach out to people like that,
That's right.
and you know, like just let them know they ain't gonna get you nowhere, you know, like and just introduce them to God, you know, at a young age.
You know what's really crazy when you showed me that, and you too. You don't change your look at all. You still are who you
Oh,
are.
I know.
You didn't change. I saw this is years later, and you were still sitting there. You had your hat on. You were still, and they was respecting you.
Yeah.
Nobody said a word when you was talking. So that you're gonna have mad respect when you go back home, brother. Wow. they're not going to believe what's going to make them shut up is they knew who you were before. And now they're going to be sitting there like, oh my God, like, is this Israel? And the words are going to be so true that nobody can refute them. They're going to be so true, man. So God bless you. You're going to do great work back in your house. I love you, Israel. I love Big Frank. Don't trip, man. This man's getting married. I got my pink tuxedo already. Man, I'm just hurt because I'm not going to be his best man. So that's the other thing. I know you already got that picked out. What you wearing to the wedding?
Tell your wife to call me because I got all of her bling bling picked out already on my phone.
Oh, wow.
I'm telling you.
She's going to look at him.
No, I'm not even getting married. His sister's also getting married, but I found out cheap bling bling makes you look really expensive. And I sew also, by the way.
God bless America. God bless our troops. Godspeed to Donald Trump. And God bless Team Challenge. They're doing amazing work. Frank has got, man, he's just got big things ahead. He's got a big time job. I feel it in my bones coming. I think he's just going to be a powerful player in the city of Las Vegas. And he's going to have just a beautiful wedding and a beautiful life. God bless him. He's going to be around for many, many, many years to come. And he's my brother for real. I love Frank Garcia to death. A good man. I don't say that often about many people, but he's just, I've been blessed my whole life to be around good people. It's not me. I always say that. People always say, oh, Chris, no, man. Don't say Chris, don't say Cian, say Rolando, say Frank Garcia, say my dad. The best man I've ever met in my life. Don't say Chris. Yeah. It's not Chris, bro. Say God. It's not Chris. Say my brother Jesus that gave his life for me, carried his own damn cross to his funeral. Yes. Don't say Chris. Don't ever say Chris. It is not Chris. Chris does nothing. He does nothing. Jesus does everything. God bless you guys, man. I will see you next time. God bless America. God bless our troops. Godspeed, Donald Trump. I'm so happy to be in America. Thank you. Amen. Yes, sir.